What initially drew you back to Wonder Woman? Did Rebirth have any influence? What was like your approach? Like even like how did it come to be? What you can share of like how you ended up on this book?
So I almost quit because Scott offered it to me and he was like, hey, you're going to do this. Like we'd talked about it a ways before. And I think I was probably on a short list of names, right? I'm sure they were talking to a few people or thinking about a few people. When he came back to me, I sort of knew it was out there and he came back to me and he's like, yeah, he's like, I need you to do it. I think you're the right person. I think it's going to be great. So I almost quit because I couldn't figure it out. I just been banging my head against the wall for weeks and I had been reading and rereading a lot of Wonder Woman stuff and I was like, every take that I came up with had something about it that just felt wrong. Like she felt too angry and not like herself, or like she felt too overpowered, or she didn't have powers. It just felt all like stuff we've not only seen before and explored before, that something that I wasn't interested in, that it like didn't resonate for me. And I was like, I maybe can't do this. And I was like really wrestling with myself because on one hand, you know, not everybody is right for every book at the right time. And like, there's power in knowing that and being able to step away. At the same time, when Scott Snyder asked you to do a big book that's a huge, like, if you have any ambition in this industry, like you need to not say no to that and you need to not fail at it. So I was taking it very seriously about whether I had to bail or not. And I also knew that I would be leaving Scott in a really big lurch. I would have burned at least 3 weeks, probably longer, of his build time if he had to replace me. It was right in those last couple days, I was rereading Historia a lot. And I was also reading Kingdom Come, which I got the like super deluxe digital version that had the scripts in the back and it had all that process stuff, all that incredible Alex Ross art and design. And it really helped me in thinking about iconic characters and how to recontextualize them and like what works and what doesn't work and why. That plus Historia, I think, was what helped me get there at seeing that maybe there was something special there. But I use a specific brainstorming technique that's like very messy, which is good for me because I'm a very neat person. Like if I make a list and then I fuck the list up, like my instinct is to tear out the page and start again. And that's not helpful to writing and to creative flow. So there's like a very messy like tree format I use for brainstorming. And within this messy page, one of the things was witch Wonder Woman raised by an enemy in hell. And I was like, that's something that I'm interested in even before you say it's Diana. And then when you say it's Diana, I'm even more interested in it because it fits with a lot of things that she's about, but it also seems to go against the grain of a lot of things that she's about. And so there's something very interesting in there. And then I think I had Circe question mark with like 5 question marks. And I was like, that's it. That's the idea. And I can see 100 issues of that without even thinking too hard about it. I can see how